So the rain plugin is a plugin which adds realistic rain to your game. It's this rain that I am presenting right now, and I'm gonna show you how to use it. So you'd get the rain plugin from the marketplace plugins, and it's this one by Build Thomas. He also made a dev forum post about it, and there is a link to the plugin right here, as well as the ability to download the module from a Roblox place and a model. But now for actually using the rain, the editor should appear right here, up in the plugins tab, and if I open it, we have the window of all of these properties. Right after you enable the rain, you're gonna have a rain script inside of the starter player scripts, and the rain module is gonna be right here. Right, if you press on the preview, you can just start previewing how the rain looks inside of the studio, right, and then you can just customize it from there. As you can see, there is a lot of options, and yeah, everything is basically self-explanatory, and you can just mess around with the values, right? You can also change the sound ID, the texture. The straight texture is this texture that you see right now, right? I'm gonna just change this one back to normal. So this is the straight texture, right? And the top-down texture is the texture that appears whenever you look up. It's this splash right here, or down, right? It changes based on whatever you look up or down. And the splash texture is a texture which appears after the rain splashes on something, right? And you also have a few collision settings which are also self-explanatory, and yeah. So a few things about the rain. Whenever you place a part somewhere, right, like this one, I'm just gonna change it to like metal and make it a bit darker so it's easier to see. You can see that the rain is splashing on top of it, right? Like this. And if I move this part right here and expand it, you can see that the rain isn't really going through because it should be stopping on top. There is few cool things about this plugin, right? But one thing that I dislike about it is how performance heavy it is, and I will tell you why so later. But yeah, this I want to also showcase the sound, and then I will be moving on to scripting. So as you can see, the rain is falling right now and you can hear the sound, right? But if I move my camera below this part, you can hear that it's a bit muffled, right? This is the outside, and this is the inside. And the performance you can see in the script activity that is reaching like 4%, which from what I know is quite bad for like low-end devices. I am going to disable this right now and I'm gonna delete this script. So if you got the model right, you will just insert this one, place it inside of the replicated storage, then add a local script inside of the starter player scripts and just require the rain module. Right, and the rain module, you can enable, disable, set color, volume, ceiling, right, sound, and everything. And we can view all of these options if we go into the rain script, right? This is the license and these are the options that tell you about different stuff. And if you don't want heavy rain like I was showing, right, you could use the set intensity ratio method to, let's say, 0.05, but before that we need to enable the rain. This makes it so we have less rain, right? And it's also less activity. Like right now it's 1%, right? But it should be more if I go under the ceiling. No, it's around the same, right? So the more intense the rain is, the more script activity you're going to have. So you need to be mindful of that. There is the light emission, light influence, the volume, but yeah, everything is just written as it is. I haven't seen that people are struggling with the options, and yeah, these are the collision modes and these are the settings. Also explained on this side right here. But why was it performance heavy, right? If I scroll down to this connect loop function, right, this is the main function of the module. There is two things. There is this table insert right here and this table insert right there, and both insert run service calls, right? So you have two different run service functions running on inside of one script, and both of them are doing a lot of calculations on, I believe, two different particle emitters. But yeah, other than that, I don't really have any complaints. Usually if something is realistic, it's gonna take a lot of resources, right? So yeah, so if I change the intensity to, let's say, 1, right, and do a playtest, because of two different run service calls running at the same time, right, the rate of this script is going to be at around 120 per second. So yeah, I guess we wouldn't have to do that if Roblox added particle collisions, but I feel like that's a feature that's gonna be there in like 10 years. And to also show you how the script is performing on the memory end, we can add a debug, set memory category, and name this one rain. And this memory is gonna show memory that's running from this script, which basically has the rain, right? Memory usage in Studio is different than normal memory usage in game, but that's basically for overall memory and not a singular script category, so you can freely go to the client and memory memory tab and we can search for rain. You can see that it's basically just nothing, right? If I expand it, it's using a bit of memory and then just stuff is getting garbage collected, and yeah. So memory wise it's quite performant. If I go under a ceiling, you can see that there is a bit of a spike, and that's because it's also doing a lot of different checks with raycasting and such. But yeah, this is the garbage collection and it's working pretty alright. So mostly the script takes a lot of performance from a CPU. Overall, I need to say that it's a pretty neat plugin and it's also free, which I'm surprised about. And yeah, it's a pretty neat tool if you are making like a higher end game or trying to show off like graphical stuff. But yeah, if you got any other plugins ideas that you want to see, then you can comment them down below. But yeah, that's gonna be everything for today, so see ya guys.